welcome to Inspired Method Marketing channel here on YouTube. My name is Karen and this is my husband Trevor. And today we're coming to talk to you about digital marketing for established businesses.
Very good.
So this is an anonymous quote, but it's actually one of my favorites. And all it is this: the best place to hide a dead body is the second page of Google search.
Page 2.
Page 2.
Where everything goes to die.
Yes. I just find it so funny because it's kind of true. Who actually goes to the second page? Not too many people.
No.
So D. Scott Bowen of Vistaprint stated, with 68% of consumers saying that up-to-date and accurate website content is most important when it comes to having a positive experience with a small business site, allocating time to regular site updates is critically important to putting your best foot forward. So regular updating to your website gives you that best foot forward.
Absolutely. Preach it.
That's a long quote.
That's a long quote. It's very good though, because it's so true. We talk to, at least I talk to commercial contractors and other businesses on a regular basis, and I look at their website before I contact them. And so many websites haven't been touched since like 2010, 2014, and some even longer than that. And I'm just thinking, no wonder you're on page 17 of Google out of 17, because you haven't updated your site in so long. And then you talk to them and they don't put any thought into it, and they think, oh, they built it once and they don't have to ever touch it again. When really, that's not how it works.
No, you become irrelevant at that point.
Yeah, completely irrelevant.
So why is it important for established businesses to have that updated digital presence?
Well, you know what it comes down to is real estate. The most valuable piece of real estate on the planet right now is page 1 of Google. That is more valuable than beachfront property in California. Because if you're on page 1 of Google search, when people are looking for you, that's the right time and the right place, is to be on that page 1.
Location.
Exactly. So that's really why you have to think about doing regular updates to your website and being more relevant to your audience, so that you're found. Nobody cares if you have a website that's on page 5, 10, 15, even page 2 of Google. If you're not on page 1, you might as well not even be there at all, right?
Yeah, it's just filler.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is the importance of having a responsive website, and maybe explain what responsive means?
Sure. So what a responsive website is, a seamless transition from mobile to tablet to desktop or laptop, so that your site looks consistent, has the same look and feel across all the devices. Okay? And that's really important, because let's say somebody finds you on Google or types in your website or follows a link from somewhere to your website on their mobile phone, and then they want to look at it on a bigger screen later, and it's completely doesn't resemble what you're doing, and things are laid out differently. They can't find the navigation properly. Either way, whether desktop to mobile or mobile to desktop, it's just off-putting. And Google realizes that most people, they start a conversation online or they start a search online on a mobile phone, but most transactions, if you're selling something online, are completed on desktop.
Right.
Okay? So just making it easy for people to start and finish that transaction is why you need to have a responsive site.
Okay. So what kind of types of content should business owners be updating their site with?
Well, if there's any new information that you've got, maybe a new hire, or maybe there's an announcement that you're making for your company, depending on what kind of industry you're in. Other things that are important to put on your website is regular blogs or vlogs, like we do on our site, with transcriptions, so that Google sees that you are making changes to your site on a weekly basis. The more often and more content you can put on your site, the more regularly you do it, the better it is for Google to love you and really see that you are an authority figure in your space.
So then would you say that is once a week often enough to be updating your site with new information, or what's the goal there?
Well, it really depends. It depends on the type of industry and how competitive it is in your area. If you're going for, let's say, a countrywide Google search, that you want to be on page 1 in your particular industry, you need to be updating your website on a daily basis. You got to have new content, good content, long form, well put together, proper links, all of that in your site on a regular basis. And that takes effort, it takes energy, it takes time. Now for a small local business, let's say in our area, in Edmonton, I would say minimum you'd want to do is once a week. Okay, so that'd be the minimum. If you do more than that, it's better, but at the very least, start with once a week and gauge it from there.
And whatever you can commit to consistently is probably the other key to that.
Yeah, you have to build that muscle in, or create systems in place to do that, or have people like us to help you.
That's right.
That's what we do.
So why should a business owner have a Google My Business listing? What's the advantage to that?
Well, the best thing about having a Google My Business location set up is for reviews, right? You're found, number one, you're in the map section when your your Google search comes up. And then number two, you can get reviews on Google, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So why are reviews so important? It's the same reason as word of mouth was important back in the day before there was digital, right? So it really gives people an idea of who you are, you're credible, you exist, you've helped a lot of people, and the more positive reviews you have, the more likely people are going to visit your website, and the more likely they're going to come in and buy from you.
Right.
So it's all important.
Nice. If a business has a Google My Business listing, what can they do to make sure it's optimized?
Well, make sure that all of your information is correct in there, and if there's any changes to phone numbers, hours of operation, make sure that's all kept up to date. If you have more than one location, make sure that you have both locations or all the locations updated in your Google My Business listing. The other things you can do is pictures. Make sure you have pictures of the outside of your space, inside. You can even do product shots. You can do all kinds of things there to enhance that listing. And then you can also, let's say in instance of a restaurant or a haircutting place or something of that nature, you can have customers upload content for your Google My Business listing. So you get not only your own generated photos, you can get customer generated photos as well. Another big benefit that Google added to Google My Business is the ability to make posts. So you can do like a social media post on Google My Business listing, and it shows up right there. When people click on it, then they can, usually what I use it for is giving people information and a call to action to give us a phone call or email us and get in touch and set up a free consult.
Nice. And just a little tidbit here, repurpose your content from your social media channels, put it over on Google My Business. How do reviews affect Google ranking?
Well, they affect Google ranking in a good way. The more you have, the better Google likes that.
Closer to page 1 you are.
Closer to page 1 you are. The reason why is Google likes you when everybody else likes you. That's kind of a quick and easy rule. If you've got a lot of people who like you, they're giving you 5-star reviews, and Google sees that. They recognize that there's people actually physically looking at that stuff. It's not just all cyberspace, robots looking at stuff. There's actual people who go through and audit these things. So if they see that, you're relevant, you've got, great perception out in the field, your ranking does go up. The benchmark where things start changing and transforming is about 30 reviews. And then once you get up to the next benchmark of about 40 reviews, that's when things really start cooking, and it really helps you with your AdWords advertising, your pay-per-click advertising at that point. So just a couple of things there for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
How should an established business approach social media?
Well, established businesses really need to get serious about being on social. They don't have to be on all of them, but at least one channel. The most popular one that I would say to be involved in would be Facebook and probably LinkedIn. Okay, if you're a B2B business, LinkedIn is probably where you're going to find a lot more of your customers. But Facebook is a great place for people to see the face of your business, because you can do regular postings there. You can repurpose content and put it onto Facebook, whether that's a video, a blog, an image. You can do a quick, short, either a Facebook story highlighting, let's say you're in a customer's house or something and you're fixing their plumbing or something, right?
Yeah.
You can do a quick story showing where you started, where you finished. You can do a little video there, and it just gives people an insight as to what you do on a daily basis to help your customers. It gives them more of that human touch and feel before they buy. So are they going to buy directly from you on Facebook? Probably not. But the more they see you, the more mind share you have, and the more goodwill, because you're freely sharing content and people are loving it, then you're more than likely going to get more business over time because of it.
Nice.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
All right, cool.
So thanks so much for joining us today here at Inspired Method Marketing YouTube channel. Like the video, make a comment if you like below telling us what you liked about it, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get all the latest updates on all the marketing strategies and innovative topics that we share. Thanks and have a great day.